But, all right.
Oh man!
All right, so now we got Tennessee up here again. This says ham. This says
You're muted, Rando. Can't hear
Never
you.
sounded better.
Am I back now?
There you go.
Yeah, there
Okay.
you go.
Sounded better.
All right. Yeah, this I get that a lot. All right, so Hammer's record here is what it says, but T and Hammer can they can do it collectively or they can do it 1-for-1. But I'll let them take over and go through their win-loss prediction and overall record. Starting off with old Furman. Shout out Alex.
Why shout out Alex with Furman?
Drew, tell him. Oh, Drew's gone. Coach Ryan, tell him.
Alex Wilkins, baby, the number one scorer for the UK men's basketball team coming up in 2027. The year another banner goes into Rupp Arena.
Cool. Hammer, go.
Oh, Lord. Well, Furman obviously will be a clinic. Starters will be out by halftime. I'm not understanding why Georgia Tech is so scary for everybody. T, is there something about Georgia Tech that we need to be worried about? Because I'm having trouble finding it.
Well, I mean, that is a loss for Tennessee.
No.
Oh, yes.
I think,
Yes.
I think people are expecting a Georgia Tech of last year. They don't have Haynes King. I don't think they got the talent that we
They
do.
don't have
I'm
Buster Faulkner either.
not that scared of them.
They don't have Buster Faulkner either. Their offensive coordinator went to Florida.
Yeah, they don't concern me too much.
But they got baby Fernando. They got baby Mendoza out there slinging it.
You-
Right?
Well, they got the
You
wrong
respect-
Mendoza to beat Tennessee, so.
You respect an opponent because they're your opponent, but no, they don't. They don't scare me.
Yeah, I'm just really having trouble. I mean, sure, it's dangerous because it's a road game, but our offensive line and our running backs will absolutely steamroll that defense. So it may be a one-score game, but there's no way we lose that game. Not happening. So there's two.
No, the law firm of Beyond the Bench.
It's at
Payne
Georgia
Briggs
Tech.
says-
Hey, yeah, that's not. I mean,
That's the SEC bias.
I know that's
can't
that
help
mentality. They just can't see
They can't help themselves.
through it. But that's okay.
ACC foes.
Georgia Tech used to be
Wasn't
SEC.
everybody trying to tell us last year that Syracuse was going to be a problem?
Oh, They
Yes.
were until the quarterback got hurt. I think they were the first 6 weeks.
The first 6 minutes.
Yeah, well, that too. No, there's no way Georgia Tech's beating Tennessee.
Thank you, Vic.
We'll put a bet on that, Vic.
Okay. I can't even say the names of some of these bitches they play.
All right.
Kennesaw State.
Yeah, then we moved to Kennesaw State, which is
the Fighting Owls.
interesting because Jerry Mack's the head coach there, so a little bit of a tie to that. But I don't think we'll have mercy on them. So that'll be 3-0 heading into what will be the probably marquee game up until this point. Period. And that's Texas comes to Neyland. T, how you feeling about Tejas?
Not great. Not great. I mean, just obviously an embarrassment of riches with talent. The only thing that gives me hope is the fact that Sark is their head coach, but I hate the fact that Muschamp is the defensive coordinator. They already had a good defense.
Yeah.
But he's the type of defensive coordinator who could take that talent and make it elite. So
What would that line be, guys? What would that line be?
Oh, Texas will be
If everybody's
Probably.
healthy.
Texas probably be a 6.5 point favorite.
Yeah, I'm right along with you on that. I was thinking like 5.5 or 6.
Yeah, I think it'll be somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah, you're right. They're both going to be 3-0 going into that. I just now looked at Tech. Yeah, it that may be. I thought you were kind of pumping it up, but that's got all the writings of a top 10 matchup there.
Yeah, obviously Texas Ohio State is going to be more marquee just because of the ranking and the implications of playoff and both those teams expected to be pretty heavy contenders. But as far as SEC play goes, this absolutely will be the biggest game of the season early. I can't.
Whoa.
I'm not.
You Ole Miss week 3.
What?
LSU Ole Miss week 3.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
Well, I think that's the biggest story. I don't know if that's going to be the best game, to be honest.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think that's going to be a blowout. LSU.
I think so too.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Rando. They're like, there's a ton of backstory there with the whole Lane Kiffin stuff.
A lot of drama, there. But I don't know, man, because we hadn't played Texas in decades, and
this one's got the Manning storyline now.
And exactly, we've got Arch Manning, who I've said it many times, and I'll say it again tonight. I'm not 100% sold on him being the level that everybody's pumped him up to be. I don't think he wins the Heisman, and I think Texas has got some chinks that's going to show up somewhere down the road. It may be playoff time, but eventually, I think we'll see Sark entertaining NFL offers in the offseason.
Sark will always Sark.
Yeah, but
and I hope he sarks against us.
Yeah. Hope he sarks out loud.
Yeah,
He's
But
got
the
Mark
problem-
Stoops on staff now.
You don't have to worry. Yeah, he's about to say you don't have to worry about Sark. Stoops is there as an advisor on defense.
Hopefully, he
That's why I think
That's
we
what
can
you need to
win that
worry
game.
about.
No,
I
that's
think
what
that's
they
why
need
we
to happen.
can win
Mark
that
Stoops
game.
could never figure out a Josh Heupel offense.
Yeah, just look at last year's score.
Well,
I'll
Brad
tell you all
White
you need to
couldn't.
know. But the problem is Texas has enough talent on their defense that they're not going to have to sell out on blitz.
right.
They're going to be able to get pressure, and when you've got a freshman quarterback, whichever one it is, face on Brandon, they're both freshmen, right? So that's going to be a problem. Tennessee can absolutely win this game because it's at home, and you do have Mark Stoops. I think right now Texas is probably the more complete team than we are. So as much as it pains my heart, because Texas is on my list of teams to set on fire, I can't pick Tennessee in that game. So I have that as a loss.
Yeah, you know I hate Texas. With
Yes,
a passion.
we hate Texas collectively.
Cannot stand them.
Yeah.
I think we lose, but what gives me hope is that we're playing at 9:00 a.m. their time.
Yeah.
And Sark is their head coach. Those are like the two things that give me a sliver of hope. But I don't think we make it happen.
Yeah, and Neyland will be absolutely, uncorked for that game. Then Auburn, T, unless you think otherwise, I think that's a win.
I think it is. I think Golish is good, but I think he's 2 or 3 years removed from Auburn mattering much.
Yeah, I think that's a full-on rebuild, and
Yeah.
they've lost everybody that had any kind of impact on their season. Then the one that it doesn't scare me, but dadgum, this is one we can't seem to. Just like that toilet paper sticks on your foot, and you're trying to shake it off, and you can't get it. We have trouble playing at Arkansas. We have trouble playing Arkansas, period. But fortunately, this year we don't have a volleyball player playing quarterback who'll run out of bounds on 4th down with no time on the clock. But I feel like it's still could be a little bit of a trap game. So we've got to go in there standing on business, as Dorkwitz would say. I just don't think Arkansas is at a point on either side of the ball, but especially defensively,
Their
do
secondary is
anything
awful.
to stop this offense. So I think it's a win. I think it's a pretty, I won't say easy, but comfortable win.
Yeah, I got no rebuttal for that. I feel better about playing Arkansas this year than in a while.
Yeah, agree. Now this is the one that everybody wants to talk about every year. 3rd Saturday, we got the Bammers coming into Neyland, and as much as we want to be down on them, and DeBoer's lost 4 games the past 2 years, this team's going to have a lot of talent, and I live in this godforsaken state, so I hear a lot of talk and a lot of stuff about their team, and apparently they're pretty high on their little quarterback, which is fine. But I think it flips back to, okay, we're at home, and we've traded home wins the past few seasons, so I think it's our turn. I think we have enough. Again, I think we have enough with our rushing attack and the tempo that we play that I think that's going to cause enough stress on Bama's line of scrimmage. And I think that's going to be – it may come down to another field goal, but I like our kicker now. So I'm a little more confident in getting into a field goal game with these clowns. So I'm calling it a win, T.
I like the fact that they play Georgia the week before they play us.
Yep.
You know, they're a little bit – hopefully. I mean, SEC is SEC, but Georgia and Arkansas are not the same. So, you know, I don't want injuries for anybody, but hopefully they're a little more beat up. So I like them playing Georgia then coming to us. I lean our way as well because I think DeBoer is a good coach. But
plus, it's also the middle trap game there, right after Georgia and right before Texas A&M, which kind of fits Tennessee to pull an upset there.
Yeah, I don't take it for granted. You know, it's Bama, and we hate them pretty much more than anybody. But I lean our way.
Yeah, I think we get it back this year. Then we got to go to Columbia.
Sorry, I was about to yell at my kids. I forgot.
No, it's okay.
Forgot to
that's another tricky one, and I know we've had our issues with them just a few years ago playing out there, but hopefully they don't have our playbook this time. So I think it'll be a tough game because it's always tough to play at Willie B. But let's face it, we got the better roster. And is anybody on this panel sold on Lenore Sellers?
Hell no.
Yeah.
I'm not sold. I'm not sold, but I feel a lot more confident than a lot of other people do.
I think he can play.
I'll get into that when I do Kentucky predictions.
Goggles is a great athlete. He's not a great quarterback.
That's how I feel about him too, Rando. He's a heck of an athlete. I just don't think he's polished as a quarterback. And I think this Tennessee Jim Knowles-led defense will have answers for Lenore Sellers. So I think it's a win. I think they're going to have to gut one out because that stadium's tough to play at. And if it's a night game, it's going to be even more difficult. But I like our roster better, and I definitely like our coaching staff better than Baby Beamer. So I'm calling that a win.
Yeah, the only guy on a hotter seat than Beamer is DeBoer.
I would agree with that, Vic.
They'll both be fired before the year's over with.
Yep.
In the SEC, you mean?
Yeah, if DeBoer loses 3 regular season games, I think they're going to pull the plug.
Who else, Rando?
I know the money is there, but like Norvell, I don't think he's, and I think Dabo. I think Norvell and Dabo in the ACC are on a hot seat too.
Oh,
Too much money for both.
Yeah, I don't know if they can afford to fire Dabo yet, but they can definitely afford to get rid of Norvell. So yeah. I think they may be stuck with Dabo another year or two.
You got to let Dabo go until the wheels completely fall off.
Well, and you got to be able to afford to pay him too. He's in the 60-ish, almost $70 million buyout. So
yeah. I'll say I heard for 2 years from people who told me I couldn't talk about firing Mark Stoops because it was worthless, that we will never be able to afford to do it, and they made it happen. So eventually people are going to get tired of losing, especially Clemson, who thinks they should win a national championship every single year. Same with Florida State. So
yeah, but respectfully, you went out and hired a coordinator. You didn't hire a head coach.
That's true.
But we found a way to get out of $36 million buyout is my point.
Yeah, you hired a
found
coordinator.
A way to pay.
That's how you got out of it. You hired a coordinator.
Well, we didn't get out of it. We still got to pay him, but he's not our coach anymore.
After those last 2 games, it was worth any cost. I mean, that it was.
I don't disagree with that, Ryan. Not at all. I mean, you had to do something, right? Because you
keep calling Billy Stein a coordinator. Keep calling Big Ball Billy Stein a coordinator.
Give me the list of teams he's been a head coach at the D1 level. I'll wait.
Never called a timeout.
Actually, he hasn't been a head coach anywhere.
Okay.
But let's be honest, his Clark management has to be. It's better than Stoops' already. You play
100%.
Hey, he hadn't blown any timeouts yet, has he?
If you play college football PlayStation, you got better games management skills than Stoops.
And on top of that, I know damn well he can call a better offense. And I know Joe Sloan has a little weak history, but I know he could call better plays than Bush Hamden can too. So
Yo, Bush Hamden, what a fugazi he was.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That's
Where we at?
Well, his South Carolina win or loss.
Yeah, I'm still in that kind of like they were talking about with Brom finding a way to lose to Stanford or whoever.
Yeah.
Heupel has done that as well. South Carolina always plays us tough. I love the environment at Williams-Brice. It's such a fun place to be at, and it hates that I hate that it's going against us. I try to find that game that Heupel will find a way to drop. I don't think it's Arkansas this year. I feel like it's South Carolina.
Yeah. I've got him as a question mark. I've got my losses and I have USC question mark because I think that's the coin flip game in all of these.
Hey, Josh, your boy thinks that too.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like Florida. And until we went down there and won, how can you bet us to win?
Yeah, that's true.
I kind of feel like that's the deal with
It's like
South
Kentucky
Carolina.
versus Tennessee.
What's that?
I mean, Rando makes that bet every year.
Oh, yeah.
I said it's like Kentucky versus Tennessee.
Yeah, am I allowed to just say question mark for South Carolina? I don't.
You are
Well, that's
not.
what I literally have. USC
You gotta
question mark.
You got to pick win or loss.
All right, loss.
Okay. All right. Bye week. I think we win, but don't cover. And then we're going to beat the shit out of Kentucky. November.
Okay,
2nd.
here we go.
You got 2 bye weeks in a row. That's not fair.
Yeah,
2 bye weeks in a row.
Bye week right there. Yes, I'm with you, Hammer.
This is. I mean, Well, I'm not gonna, but figuratively, let me take the orange off. Let me tell you why. Because this matchup is absolutely atrocious for Kentucky. In Neyland, good chance it's at night because we didn't get our Halloween game, so could be a dark mode game, which will be at night.
It's gonna be a blackout game for sure.
Yep, and you're not going to be able to handle Tennessee's tempo. You're not going to be able to handle their rushing attack. You're not going to be able. You got a young quarterback that's going to see a Jim Knowles defense. Really, I think you might make it interesting for a little bit, but then you're not going to have much margin for error.
It's week 9 at this point.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to say.
No, this is not your time. Present your argument at your time.
It will not be
Nobody wants to
the
hear
Kentucky-Tennessee games of the last couple of years.
You're right. It could be 63-10 this year.
It ain't gonna be that. It ain't gonna be that.
Sure, we don't really know. We don't really know.
56 last year. I don't know if you remember that.
There's zero
I'm
chance
never
I'm
going to pick
predicting
Kentucky
them
to
winning
beat
against
Tennessee again.
Wait, what?
Hamer, I was there at the game. After that fumble Ruski play that Kentucky fumbled the ball 3 times, Tennessee picked it up. I walked out of the stadium. I'm not kidding. I said I will never go back as long as Mark Stoops the head coach there.
There's zero chance I'm picking Kentucky to win that game. Kentucky in Neyland, Kentucky against Tennessee. Again, you got to do it before I pick it.
Yeah. It's been 84 years.
It's not going to be shout out COVID year. All right. It's not going to well, regardless, it happened. It's not going to be a complete embarrassment this year. I will say that.
Yeah, it will.
Josh,
But go ahead. Tell me how you're going to get your ass kicked against Texas A&M.
I hate this game more than any other game on our schedule.
Don't try to turn that on us just because that's what Kentucky's about to have happen when they come to Tennessee.
Yeah. I hate this game more than I hate any other on the schedule.
That is correct.
Because it's at A&M, and we all know it can be outside of Neyland. That one's and LSU. That's probably the next rowdiest stadium.
Kyle Field is legit.
Yeah, and they may have one of the best, if not the best, front sevens in the SEC, and that includes Texas. This front seven's good. Quarterback is very underrated, in my opinion. I think Marcel Reed's a stud, and I think he's going to be a first-round draft pick. So everything, I don't like anything about this game. I don't like anything about this game. And, again, we're a young quarterback playing on the road in that environment against a defense of that nature. I cannot pick us to win that game. That's a loss.
And the Yell squad, too. I mean, they're intimidating.
Very much so.
Yeah, I agree. That's an L.
All right.
Marcel
then-
Reed as a first-round draft pick is interesting. I think he's a good college quarterback. I don't think he does anything in the NFL. But
yeah,
moving on to
yeah, but there's been a whole lot of good college quarterbacks that get drafted in the first round.
that's a good point.
You know, 'cause-
Ward is a good example. First overall pick, going to be terrible in the NFL.
Yeah, it's the talent. So.
Yeah.
Classes are different too.
Then the fun one. We get Lane back in town. It's a great schedule spot because it'll be senior day. And I think it's going to be – that might be the loudest game of the year just because of Lane coming back. So there's no way I'm not picking Tennessee to win this game.
Well, one, I mean, that game's going to have more mustard and batteries on the field than anything
balls.
they're going to
Golf
be.
balls.
Come on, Tennessee's winning this game.
Yep. I don't see us losing this game.
I'm with you, and they play Bama and then Texas and then us. So that's quite the little ringer to go through as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they'll come limping in that game.
Yeah. So
I
lean UT as well.
And I can't believe that there's people actually picking Peabody in this game just because it's of last year and that little midget. Diego Poverty.
Is there any player, any person in the world that hates a player more than Hammer hates Diego Pavia?
Right.
I don't think so. I
have to mind my language when I talk about him.
Did his mom shoot you down? Is that what happened?
His mom ain't shot anybody down, Vic. What are you talking about?
She may have caused some people to get some shots, though.
I have to get penicillin just when she shows up on the screen. You know how many handrails she's defiled in the SEC?
Oh, clip it.
She's got good pole skills. Is that what you're saying, Hammer? She's got good pole skills.
She's quite the ball handler.
You'd have thought she was Adam Vinatieri's holder or something.
Shout out Pat McAfee.
So I've seen some experts talk about how this is Vanderbilt will repeat and take us down again. That ain't happening. We got embarrassed in our own stadium last year. That little half of MFer is gone. There is no way we lose this game. Win.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm with you, Hammer.
So that would put us at either 9-3 or 10-2, depending on how the South Carolina game goes.
Man, I agree with Hammer. I got Tennessee. I'm not even a Tennessee fan. I got them going 9-3.
That's what we had.
I got 8-4.
I had them 9-3.
And 8-4, possibly when you consider the Alabama game, at South Carolina, and then LSU late. So, how quickly whichever quarterback, phase on Brandon, picks up that offense. I'm not worried about the defense. Offensive line is one of the best in the SEC. It's going to be nationally rated when they start grading lines.
Right behind Kentucky's.
Yeah, Kentucky's is the best in the SEC.
Big blue wall.
You had to steal a player from Tennessee to get it there, but that's okay. Our running back room is fantastic. Receivers are great. The only question mark about this team is the quarterback. So if we just get decent quarterback play, we get somebody that takes care of the football, can manage the game, make throws when he needs to, I think 10 wins is on the table, and that 10 wins would get them into a conversation about the playoff. I don't think it guarantees a playoff, but I think it enters the conversation. 9-3 would be a fantastic season given the circumstances, but that would not entertain a playoff conversation at all. That would be
if Tennessee goes 10-2. They're getting in.
That'd be a fairly decent bowl that 75% of the players won't play in. So,
see, I still think I think it would have to have help and some other things happen. But I think if they could go 9-3, and you've got losses to like Texas and Texas A&M, but then you got wins over Alabama and LSU,
and those teams are
you're not in the conversation for a playoff at 9-3.
yeah, the one team out of all those that I think has the broadest range of outcome is Texas A&M, because I think they could be really good at like 10-2, maybe even 11-1, or they could be 8-4.
Yep.
Yeah, because
So I
they're
think
going to
it
go
is.
in.
So I think a lot of it might hinge on that because of how late that game is, what that will look like to the committee. And, I mean, obviously Tennessee's got to go in there and take care of business. But I'm very confident in this defense. I don't think we need to say anything about Jim Knowles. That name speaks for itself. We've had some injuries, but we've got depth. A little concerned about the edge, but I'm not with Jim Knowles. He'll figure something out.
And Rodney Gardner.
Best defensive line coach and best defensive coordinator combination in the country. I will die on that hill. Fight me on it. Quarterback's the only question we got to answer. Everything else is all conference caliber all over that field. So if either of these two kids, face on Brandon, is even half as good as we think they are, 9 to 10 wins is, I think, is reasonable to expect.
No, Joshy boy, I very much so disagree with you about our secondary. I do not think our secondary will be bad.
No, our secondary will not be bad.
Tough injury, but
it is a tough injury. And of all the dudes in that secondary, other than Ty Redmond that you don't want to see go down, it was Idris Farouk. But the depth that we brought in the portal with juniors and seniors, we're going to be fine. Secondary is going to be fine. I'm a little more concerned about edge than I am secondary.
Same.
We got Hogball in the chat, which
Hogball,
he did tell us. Hogball, he did tell us he looked just like his profile picture, except it looks like he changed his profile picture. So I don't even know what it looks like now.
He said he was literally Wood Harris. So that's if y'all don't know,
do you all know this Hogball guy? Do you all know him?
Wood Harris is Julius from.
he's a friend of the program. He's a friend
of the program for sure. Do I know him personally? No, I know him like I know ex folks. But he's a good friend of the show. Talks just enough shit to.
He looks like he's just dying for attention, like every other Arkansas idiot.
Yeah, I mean, Arkansas is so tough. I mean, Notre Dame went in there and hung like 66 on them last year, or whatever it was. I mean, it's just and
he still believes Cal has it. So he's gonna be disappointed.
Really?
He does. He
Arkansas
believes
fans are that delusional.
Yeah.